The previous slide was a foundation in a house. Um, Obviously, with that many, with that kind of support in the most important part of the house, you're going to be asking for trouble. Same thing with my patients who come in to see me. I believe that if we're going to make a change, if I'm going to try to shape a lifestyle change, a sustainable lifestyle change with anybody that comes to see me, maybe get you off medicines, maybe help you stop suffering, I believe that it all is based on having at least a foundation of proper thinking, proper eating, and proper activity. I think if we balance all this, then you guys are indestructible. I think the sky's the limit as far as feeling better. The problem is, I don't think everybody's maximized on any of these. I have not met anybody, including my athletes, including my Olympian athletes. I think there's always imbalance, and that's okay. It's my job to take the individual, no matter how perfect or how imperfect, and see what the individual wants, and then design a way to get to that from point A to point B. So thinking is the first leg in the support structure, and thinking, most Americans don't have great practice in relaxation therapy. That's the relaxation response. I'll go through that in detail later. Eating, I just think there's so much bad information out there. There's too many diets out there to figure out which is the right diet for me. And there's too many food industry places that are out there to make you want to eat. So you're up against a couple of big problems. Chris Gardner out of California had a study where he went through 4 top dietary regimes, all in book form, and he actually found that in 12 months' time, it was about 300 people that he had, 12 months' time, the majority of the people that followed the diet as best as they could, actually, some lost weight, but most of them gained the same weight, gained back to the same weight as they started with at the 12-month mark. So, and that's with his dietitian reviewing the book and the theory with the patient. How often do you get a dietitian to do that? Number one. Number two, who in this room has insurance that even covers a registered dietitian at all? And you know that nobody has it, doesn't get covered anymore. I think the VA might, but if you have a HSA or a health savings account or a flex benefit spending account, that might be a way around it. Nutritionist, registered dietitian, I think they're invaluable, especially as a coach. I usually will tell my patients that I'll see you every 3 to 6 months. But in between those visits, I need you guys to be in touch with coaches, to be, you have to have somebody that you're going to answer to. If you don't, I think it's too easy to fall off the edge, and Chris Gardner in his studies has proven that. So I really think that if you want success, you have to have somebody that watches over you and makes sure that you have, you're still on the right track. If you just come and see me in 6 months and you say you failed, I'll certainly try to put together a different plan, but you're on your way to specialist and or failed treatment. The final thing is activity, and most Americans do not have the proper amount of activity. I think the old school way that a lot of my guys think about is to weight train, and to weight train in the gym for an hour and a half every day is ridiculous. I don't think it can be done, and I think that my mixed martial artists and my CrossFit, my people who try CrossFit can really compress the time frame of what they do in the gym and still get a benefit. It might not be as beefy and big and muscular as when you spent 1 to 2 to 3 hours in the gym, but that is not the goal. The goal is to make it till 90 years of age, not being on medicines and being happy and not being dependent on anybody. If we're going to go in that direction, activity again, you have to have somebody that you're accountable to. So those coaches are invaluable. Exercise physiologist, physical therapist to start things off if you have deficiencies, but I think you have to have somebody behind you. If we have stability, then no matter what the cause, you'll be able to chip away at it a little bit at a time.